What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm basically just going to explain to you. It's going to be like a little storytelling type thing, okay? So basically, as you can see, something's a little bit different. I've got a massive ass plaster thing on my shoulder and a sling. And I'm sorry that I'm topless, but it just makes it easier for wearing the sling. It's more comfortable. But some of you might have guessed this or know this already, but I broke my collarbone. I think it was last week now. And yeah, so I just thought I'd tell you what happened, and I'll go through so what happened, like the story and stuff. So I was out mountain biking with my friend, and I did a jump, which is really easy. I've done it so many times before. Just thought I'd just do it bigger, so I went bigger and further, and I went too far really, and landed very close to a tree. And by the time I landed, I couldn't correct myself, so I just went straight into the tree, and I actually hit the tree so hard that I got a front puncture on my tyre. I think I hit the tree at it was something like 15 to 20 miles an hour or something like that. But yeah, literally just face on, and I made impact with my shoulder, but luckily I didn't hit my head or anything. But yeah, and I knew I'd broken something straight away because I tried to move it because I thought maybe I should move it, and it just heated up, and I knew that apparently that if you broke a bone, then it's meant to be like burning, and that's what it felt like. So I knew I'd done my collarbone, and also I knew I'd done my collarbone because it was the comfiest position to hold my arm was like that. So I knew I'd done my collarbone. I wasn't sure if I dislocated it or broke it. And I've got my X-rays here. Here's the X-ray of the incident. So as you can see, this is my collarbone, and that pit has broken off. This part is meant to be slightly lower, although it looks like this part has come up, whereas this part has actually come down. So yeah, so that bone has only slightly come up, but it's mostly this little piece here that's come down. And most of the time when people break their collarbone, so you see the bone starts from there and it goes all the way up to there. Most people break it in the centre, which basically means that's the better place to break it really. But I broke it further up, which means I've got a smaller piece and a bigger piece, and that's why I had to get the operation. But yeah, and you can also see here as well, that's outside of my skin, and I had a massive lump from where it was kind of like bruising, but also this smaller piece went down and back. So because I hit the tree like this, my bone went down and back, and the small piece of the bone here punctured my trapezius muscles in the back there. It punctured the muscle, which is why I had like a massive lump on the top and on the back of my shoulder. So that's the X-ray of the impact. I was in quite a lot of pain, but although I didn't stay at the hospital overnight, I was at the hospital of the day of the incident, and so they checked it all out and stuff, and then yes, they checked it all out and all that, and then I actually went home, and they said they'd ring me the day after, so they rang my mum the day after. And then I went to the hospital the day after they rung my mum to then go for the operation. And most people my age don't get the operation, but because I broke it further up the bone, so that there's a smaller piece and a bigger piece, because I broke it further up the bone, they did the operation. And I've got the X-ray of the operation here. So there. I had a metal plate and 8 screws put into my thing, so you just see there, they join up to the bone. So I had that put into my shoulder collarbone, which I can feel already does feel more stable. But yeah, they've given me exercises to do to strengthen it, and I'll go back after 6 weeks to get a check out on it. But yeah, so I got the plate and 8 screws, and sometimes they take out the plate, and they do some, yeah. So sometimes they actually take out the plate after they put it in after like weeks, or like a couple of months. Um, yeah, so they actually sometimes take it out. That's what they're thinking of doing with mine, although it's very unlikely. They're mostly just going to keep it in, and I kind of hope they will keep it in, just because I feel like it will just help in long term, like with my sports. But yeah, that's the operation for it with the metal plate, 8 screws. Um, yeah, this is just going to be a short video, guys, because I literally just wanted to explain. And then this will obviously affect my videos in the long run as well, like in the future. So I'll post less frequently, and uploads I'll be doing won't be as good. Um, Luckily, I got in a couple of games of content before I broke my collarbone, so I'll upload them first, and then I've got like 1 or 2 games, 1 or 2 uploads that I can do that I've done with my broken collarbone, because luckily I can still play Xbox. But because I'm in my sling like this, I kind of need to stay in it because it supports. But it means I have to hold my control like this. I'm playing like this, so it's really awkward. But yeah, it's good to play Xbox just because like I'm still my sling, which means it's still supporting, and also it takes like my mind off my shoulder, like my collarbone. So yeah, it just kind of takes my mind off it. So like when I'm in a fight or when I'm just talking to my mates on Xbox, it's like taking my mind off the pain, which is a good thing. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to explain to you what's happened and about my videos in the future. But apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below, whatever you want to. Just say, I don't know, hello or something. But yeah, a like and a subscribe would help a lot. So thanks if you could do that. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.